All right, welcome back to the Online Learning Bootcamp series by Ace Your Online Class. This is day 3, and I'm coming to you live today from my attic, which looks very probably ugly and purple. But we actually plan to redo this space very soon and turn it into a nice office space slash play space for my son, maybe. So perhaps I'll be coming to you in a few weeks from this place and it'll look completely different. Anyway, let's get into the bootcamp video for today. So day 3 is going to be all about your computer. Just to recap, day 1 we talked about your course and the things that you can do to get yourself ready for the course, knowing what you're taking, signing up, learning about your professor. Yesterday we talked about your schedule, things like having the academic calendar, making decisions on your commitments, starting to identify those open gaps in your schedule that you're going to be able to take advantage of to block out your calendar and attend to your assignments. Today we're going to talk about your computer. There's 3 main areas we're going to talk about today. The first one's pretty straightforward, bookmarks. As you get ready for the semester, you're going to have different sites you're going to be visiting frequently. I would suggest possibly putting a separate folder with maybe the main site that you use to log into your online course with. So it might be your learning management system site, like if you use Moodle or Blackboard or Canvas, something like that. Your individual school is going to have a unique login for that. So it's not like every school that uses Moodle has one centralized login. Every school will have their own login for their learning management system. Maybe you'll need the library website pretty often because you're searching for articles. That's a good one to bookmark. You could bookmark the academic calendar, the main school page, your football team schedule, everything that sort of relates to school may want to put in the same place. If you could save a few seconds looking for material or items or websites that you're going to be accessing often, every little second is going to kind of add up over the course of the semester and is going to help you kind of be a little more efficient. Step 2 relates to cleaning up your computer, and this is a multi-step process for some of you. So I'm thinking about the desktop. Maybe you are one of those people that drags everything and everything on there. Clean up the desktop, start fresh for the semester. Organize your files into folders and subfolders. Organize your bookmarks. Maybe make use of your browser's bookmark bar, the one that goes sort of across the top and will have all the sites that you visit the most frequently. That might be a good way to kind of keep those sites in the forefront of your mind if you have them on that bookmark bar, and sort of every time you open up your browser, they're staring you straight in the face, like, learn from me. Let's see what else. You want to maybe update your antivirus software so that you don't run into any potential slowdowns or breakdowns of your computer, which is essentially the most important tool that you're going to need for your online class. I know some of you are going to be doing your online course on mobile devices, your iPhone and whatnot, and and some people probably will do fine with that. I would not suggest it. Simply because the larger the screen, it seems, the easier it is to focus and concentrate. I understand people that are younger than me don't seem to have these problems as much, and I'd rather you work on a mobile device than not work at all. So I definitely would not suggest not working on them, but I would think it would be best to have at least a tablet, preferably a laptop or a desktop dedicated for your online learning. And then anything you might want to do to kind of increase the speed, defragging the hard drive, or maybe you've been meaning to reinstall your operating system and you want to just have a clean slate. It's a good time to do it. Don't do it the night before your class starts, though. Wait, make sure that you'll have some time to fix anything you might not be comfortable with, or get somebody trusted to help you. Lastly, you might want to consider access to a printer. Test it out, print something just to make sure you have it. I will talk more in my course, which is located at aceyouronlineclass.thinkific.com, about why it's a good idea to have a printer. for some various things that you might not think you would want to have printed, but it is nice to have some things on paper, despite it being an online course. The last thing I want you to consider is storage. So if you are working on your own computer, you can store your documents locally, on the computer's hard drive. If you are using somebody else's computer or working at a computer lab, you're going to want to use one of the other two options I'm suggesting. One is pretty basic, a thumb drive or flash drive, something that you can use, plug into your USB port and save all your documents that you're going to need. Your syllabus, your things you're working on, such as papers, assignments, and whatnot. This is actually not what I'd recommend, though. I would recommend cloud storage at this point, something like Dropbox or Google Drive, or iCloud, something where you can work in that storage area and have things automatically save. And that really is the key, I think, with those documents like Google Documents and things. You create documents in there and they automatically save like every 5 seconds or something. So no more working all night on a paper and then losing it at the last minute. I hope that becomes a thing of the past for college students in the future. So those are your three options for storage. You could store it on your hard drive. You could store it on a USB or thumb drive. Or you can use cloud storage, and that would be the one that I would recommend. So hope you got something out of this today, guys. Hope to come to you from a nicer looking place tomorrow. And hope you guys stay tuned for day 4 of 7 of the Online Learning Bootcamp series, brought to you by Ace Your Online Class. This is Derek saying peace for tonight.